Okay, so this is our review for the fourth monthly exams, no? So, ipapakita na rin natin yung coverage and sample of test items, no, na makikita nyo sa exam, no? So, reminder po ulit, no, you won't see exact items from the exam on this review, no? So, ang makikita nyo lang ay similar items, no? So, items presented in a similar way para lang po hindi kayo mabigla sa types of items na makikita nyo sa exam. Okay? So, let us proceed to the coverage. Okay, so the coverage of exam, no, will be from square of binomials, no, so special products yun. And then it will also include topics about dividing polynomials. No, so kasama na dyan yung dividing by a monomial and dividing through long division. And then, included na rin po yung equations, no? So, papasok dyan sa equations yung properties na tinatawag natin. Also, yung solving simple equations, no? So, at saka multi-step equation. Okay? So, then, included din po yung ating number problems, no? So, dalawang klaseng problems yon, isang described number and isang consecutive number problem. Okay, so now let us start our review, no? So we have here 19 items. Okay? And the 19 items, no, ang ipapakiusap ko sa inyo is to pause the video kada pag-present ng question. No, then try to answer it on your own first bago nyo i-play ulit at i-check kung tama yung inyong sagot, no? So, kung mali man yung inyong sagot, tingnan nyo po kung saang part kayo nagkamali, no? So, meron naman tayong step-by-step process na ipapresent. So, tingnan nyo po kung saan kayo nagkamali doon and try to answer again. Okay? So, the review will be presented in a way ng pagkakasunod-sunod ng discussion natin sa class. Okay? So, let us proceed. Okay. So, unahin natin tong review na to. Although, on your exam, makikita nyo siya sa test 2. Okay. So, the square of binomials, no, ito yung ating mga items na sasagutan. Remind lang natin, no, the square of binomial is a result of multiplying a binomial by itself, no. So, kaya siya tinawag na square kasi when you square a number, you multiply it by itself, no. So, let's say our binomial is x plus y squared, no? Okay? So, the product will be x squared plus 2xy plus y squared, no? So, saan nakuha itong sagot na to? It's from multiplying x plus y times x plus y. Okay? And if your given naman has, ayan, a negative second term, no, the result will be square of the first minus twice the product of the first and second term. Then, yung last term, no, is still positive, no? Kasi negative times negative, di ba? Negative y times negative y is y squared, no? So, itong mga ganitong items, you can still answer this using FOIL method, no? But in your exam, presented siya in a tabular format and all you have to do is to complete the table. Okay? So, pause the video, try to answer muna yung mga naka-highlight ng yellow, and then check nyo po later if your answer is correct. Okay, so reveal natin yung ating answer, no? So, square of the first, syempre, x times x yun, kaya siya naging x squared. So, again, lagay natin yung explanation dito sa bandang taas. It's from x times x. Okay? Twice the product of the first and second term, 8x is from 2. Kasi twice, diba? So, 2 times x times 4. No, so kaya siya naging 8x. Kasi 2 times x is 2x times 4 is 8x. Then, square of the last term, no, square ulit yung word. Ibig sabihin, we will multiply positive 4 by itself. So, 4 times 4. Therefore, our answer is 16. Okay, so just type 16. For the second one, ganun din, no? So, square of the first, if your answer is 4x squared, then you are correct. Tapos, so, saan galing yung 4x squared? It's from 2x times 2x. Okay? Next, negative 20x is from 2 times 2x times negative 5. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4 times 5 is 20. No, so may isang negative, then kopya lang yung variable na x. And for the last part, if you answered 25, you are correct. No, so no need to write positive sign. Okay na yan, 25. And understood na yan na positive. No, so saan galing yun? It's from negative 5 times negative 5. Next, so for the next item, we have here a fraction format, a fraction form. No, the first given, square root of the first, the answer is 4 over 25x squared. Saan siya galing? It's from 2 fifths x times 2 fifths x. Okay? 2 times 2, 4. 5 times 5, 25. Nakikita niyo po kung saan siya galing na. So, x times x is x squared. So, ganun lang po siya. Huwag kayong matatakot pag may nakita kayong fractions. Now, for the second item, second column natin, twice the product of the first and second term. So, it's from 2 times 2 over 5x times yung last term na negative 2. So, kapag ganyan, meron kang whole numbers or integers, no, and you also have a fraction, ang i-multiply mo lang ay yung numerator. Sige, bilugan ko ah. Ang i-multiply mo lang ay ito, at saka ito. No, kopya lang yung denominator. Okay? So, palitan ko na ng red. So, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So, negative 8. Kopya si denominator na 5. No, kumbaga kasi, pag may given kang integers, numerators lang yung iyong imumultiply. Sa numerator mo lang siya imumultiply. No? So, the denominator will stay the same unless kaya mo siyang i-lowest term, no? So, ngayon naman, 8 over 5 naman siya. So, it's already expressed in lowest terms. So, kopya yung variable, x. Then, for the last term, if you answered 4, you're correct. No, so, saan galing yung 4? It's negative 2 times negative 2. Okay, so mapapansin nyo, yung aking multiplication ay may in terms of, parenthesis. Ayan. Pag pa isa-isang number lang or letter, tuldok yung ginagamit ko. Pero pwede rin namang parenthesis, no? So, in your exam, final answer na lang yata naman ang kailangan dun. So, just be careful in typing your answers. Okay? Next. So, for the last item, or for the last square, no? Square of binomial, 7x squared, no, is 7x times 7x. The quantity 7x squared is 49x squared. No, so saan galing ulit yung 49? It's from 7x to the second power, or 7x times 7x. No? Next, 14 over 3x is from 2 times 7x times 1/3. No? So, dito makikita nyo, 2 times 7 is 14, times 1 is 14 pa din. Then, kopya lang yung denominator na 3 and the variable x. No? So, yung x na yon actually, attached siya sa numerator, ha? Huwag kayong malilito doon. Attached siya sa numerator. And then, for the last item, this is from 1/3 times 1/3. No, so this is 1 over 9. Okay? So let us now proceed with the next part, no? So, syempre, after ng square of binomials natin na topic, we have dividing, no? So, dividing by a monomial and long division, okay? So, several items will be found on test 1, kaya sa may choices yung mga yan, no? Okay, so, one way that the question will be presented, what will be the quotient if x minus 3y minus 8x squared is divided by negative x squared, no? So, the question is presented na in this way. Hindi mo siya makikita ng 4x cubed y minus 8x squared over negative x squared. Hindi mo siya makikita ng ganitong sulat. Pero sa scratch paper mo, kung mas madali para sa'yo na mag-divide ng ganito ang nakikita, ede, do it. Okay? So, try to answer the item first before we proceed. Okay, so reveal natin. Unti-untiin natin yung pagsosolve, ah. So, if this is our given, 4x cubed y divided by negative x squared, ede magiging negative 4, no? X cubed divided by x squared is x. Remember, yung ating division, yung quotient rule natin, we subtract exponents. No, pag nagdi-divide, we subtract exponents. Huwag nyo yung kakalimutan. Okay, kaya negative 4x. Then, dahil wala namang kaparehas na base yung y, kopya lang si y. Okay. Then, for the second part, negative 8 divided by negative 1 is positive 8. Then, x squared divided by x squared is 1. No, so, no need to write na yung 1 kasi 8 times 1 naman is still 8. So, therefore, our answer is letter D. Yan. Next. So, for number 6, which expression will give blank 2y ang given ko dito as a quotient when simplified, no? Ayan. So, kapag ganyan ang given, hahanapin mo dito kung alin yung ang magiging sagot is yung given natin, no? So, hindi naman laging 2y yung makikita nyo dito. Nagkataon. Monomial lang yung nilagay ko dyan. Okay? So, try to answer it first. Reveal natin maya-maya. Yan. No, so, isa-isahin natin. So, for this one, pag may numericals kang nakikita, you divide it. No, hindi ka magsusubtract ng numericals. Ang i-susubtract mo lang ay exponents ng same base. Sorry, sulat natin dito, same base. Okay? So, for this one, we have 6 divided by 3, tama, 2. Okay? Or 2 over 1 if lowest term. Then, canceled na to. Okay? Kasi parehas naman na x squared. And yung matitirang base, you have y squared. So, kopya lang y squared. E 2y to. So, ibig sabihin, A is not the correct answer. Okay? Then, letter B, 12 divided by 6, 2. Tama, 2. Or 2 over 1, lowest term. Cancel na ulit yung x squared. Okay? And y squared divided by y, ito na yung hinahanap natin, no? Kasi, subtracting the exponents, 2 minus 1, no? Will produce y to the first. Yan, no? So, our answer is B. So, sagutan natin yung iba. So, ito, 15 divided by 13 is still 15 divided by 13 or 15 over 13, ha? Hindi naman siya malo-lowest term. Then, cancel na yung same na x squared. Itong y squared is written beside 15 or pwedeng sa gitna. No? Then, for the last part, or last one, no? Lowest term po ito. Kung 4 over 2 sana siya, the answer is 2. Kaya lang binaliktad, 2 over 4 is 1 over 2. Then, cancel na din to. And y squared will still be written in the middle, dito katapat ng line ito, or kasama ng numerator. Ayan. Okay. So, next slide tayo. So, this one is long division. Sagutan niyo muna then present natin yung correct answer later. Pause niyo po yung video, ah. Okay, so let us now divide. I'll be using negative or I will be using black for my solution sa left side. Then yung sa aking right side, black with red, no? So para makita ninyo yung saan napunta yung mga items, no? So again, first step natin is to divide first to first, no? So, when we divide, we just take the first term by the first term. So, 15 y squared divided by 3y. Okay, so 15 divided by 3 is 5. Y squared divided by y, sabi nga natin, we subtract exponents. So, copy the base, subtract the exponents. So, 1 na yon. Okay, yung 5y na yon, we write this above. No, so 5y. Okay? So, the next part is for us to multiply. No? So, 5y multiply. So, 5y will be multiplied by 3y plus 1. No, so bakit? Kasi yun yung ating divisor. Ganun naman kapag lolong division tayo, di ba? After we divide, sa taas ang sagot. Then yung sagot sa taas, we multiply by the divisor. No. So sige, let us multiply 5y times 3y, babalik ka lang sa 15y squared. Pag hindi ka bumalik doon, ibig sabihin may mali sa pag-divide mo. No? So, 5 times 3 is 15, y times y is y squared, and 5y times 1. No? So, wag niyong kalilimutan yun. You still have to multiply yung second term. No? So, yung iba kasi hindi i-multiply yung second term. Okay? So, after we divide, ito po ay isusulat natin under. Okay. So, pag sinulat na siya, dapat na-change na siya, no? So, it's negative. Negative and negative. Parehas negative na yan. No? So, sige, gagawin ko ng block ulit ito. So, negative 15y squared and negative 5y. And now, we can now proceed with applying yung addition rule. No, so in addition, different signs, isang positive, isang negative, ibig sabihin 0 na yan. No, so opposites yan eh. Pinag-subtract mo dahil magkaiba yung sign. And for this one, same signs, add and keep the sign. No, so dahil parehas negative, negative ang sagot natin pag nag-add, and 16 plus 5 is 21. Why? Okay. So, the next part is for us to bring down B. Yan, bring down. So, negative 21y and negative 7. Sulat ko yung negative 7 muna in blank ink. Then, we will continue our process of division by 3y plus 1. Okay? So, repeat the process lang tayo. No, divide ulit. Divide. Ang first na natin is negative 21 and 3y. So, hindi naman nababago yung ating denominator, yung pinang-divide, no? Lagi naman ganun. Yung kung ano yung first. So, negative 21y divided by 3y. Negative 21 divided by 3 is negative 7. Okay, cancel na to. Okay? And ang negative 7 will be written above. Sama ng 5y. No? So, negative 7. Okay. So, negative 7 will be multiplied by 3y plus 1. Therefore, ang susulat natin sa baba ay negative 21y, and negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. No, so, syempre, bago mo siya isulat sa baba, dapat i-change mo na ng sign. From negative, magiging positive na to. Negative din, magiging positive din. Okay. So, negative 21 will become positive 21y. 7 will become negative 7 will become positive 7. Ayan. So, syempre, opposites, subtract. So, 21 minus 21 is 0 and 0. Okay, so therefore, our final answer is 5y minus 7. 5y minus 7. Okay, so let's proceed with the next item. No. So, nasa item 7 na tayo. We have 12 items to go. Okay, so the next items will be about equations na po. No? So, try to answer the two first and then discuss natin yung items. Mamaya. Okay, so reveal natin yung answer natin. Okay, so for these type of items, meron kang two ways to answer this, no? Since isa lang naman yung variable natin, pwede kang mag-substitution. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng items na to, or lahat ng numbers sa choices, you substitute. And then check if 37 nga talaga yung lalabas sa right side or sa left side, no? Kung hindi 37, ibig sabihin hindi siya solution. Okay? Or pwede rin naman if you can already solve simple equations, no? Or multi-step equation po pala ito kasi may numerical yung x. Do it. No? So, pwede ka namang mag-multi-step. Okay? So, if you're just asked to identify if it's a solution or which is a solution, pwede kang mag-substitution, no? So, by the way, sige, substitution is a property. Substitution property. It's a property of equality. No, and ginawa na rin natin siya sa evaluating polynomials, no? So when we substitute, we replace the variable with its equivalent. So kung halimbawa, 10 plus 9x equals 37 and sabi x equals 5. So we check if 10 plus 9 times 5 will be equal to 37. No? Or 10 plus 9 times 4 will be equal to 37. Kung ano yung magiging swak. No? So, pwede mong gamitan ng substitution property yan. Then, pwede rin 10 plus 9 times 3. Based sa choices to 5, 4, 3, and 2. Okay? And, check mo rin, no? Nag-substitute lang ako lahat. Muna. Okay, so alin kaya dito sa tatlong to, apat na to, yung mag-i-equal yung left and right side ng equation. So kung sa first one, 9 times 5, 45 plus 10 is 55. So hindi ito pwede. Hindi ito pwede. 9 times 4 is 36 plus 10 is 46. So, hindi pwede. 9 times 3, 27 plus 10. Ayan. So, correct to. Check natin yung last. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 10 is 28. So, hindi rin to. Okay. So, therefore, our answer is letter C. Okay. Yan. So, pwede na rin naman siyang isolve via multi-step equation, no? So, mamaya pa lang kasi natin pag-uusapan yan. Oh, yan. Then, next, number 9, ganun din, no? We replace x and y with the given value of the variable, no? So, i-substitute ko muna siya lahat on one side. So, you have 2 times ang x mo sa letter A is 1. Ang b mo sa letter A ay negative 2. Check natin kung ano yung mag-aano. Then, 2 times negative 1 minus 3 times 2. Then, yung isa naman sa letter C, we have 2 times negative 1 minus 3 times negative 2. Pangit na sulat. And, last 2 times 1 minus 3 times 2. Wait, ayusin ko lang sulat ko dito sa third item. Buti kung ako lang yung makakakita kaya lang Baka maguluhan din kayo. Ayan, so negative. Okay, so 2 times 1 minus 3 times negative 2 equals negative 8. O, check natin So, solve ko siya using siguro black ink. Sige. So, 2 times 1 is 2. Negative 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. No, so, obviously, it's not 8. Mali. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Same signs, add and keep. Correct. Negative 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 3 at negative 2 is positive 6. And 2 minus 6 naman to. Tama ba? Minus 6. Ito positive 6 pala. Sorry. Yan. No. So, ang correct natin na choice is yung sa letter B. Yan. Check. Yan. Next. Numbers 10 and 11, no? So, try nyo muna siyang i-answer, no? If you have done advanced reading, no? So, masasagutan nyo siya. Kung hindi man, i-discuss natin later kung ano yung mga properties na to. Okay, so for number 10, no, so ito namang addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division property of equality is something that you're already familiar of, no, kasi nag-multi-step equations na tayo. And ang tanong dito sa number 10 ay kung ano yung unang i-apply. Okay? So, di ba kapag nagsosolve tayo, we have 3x minus 5 equals negative 14. The first thing that we do is to isolate the variable. And for us to do that, kailangan, kung meron mang ini-add or meron mang isinubtract, we reverse the process or yung din na-apply natin yung transposition technique. No, so in our given, we have 3x minus 5 equals negative 14. Si negative 5, ating negative 5 ay ililipat ng posisyon. Or, in other words, we reverse the process of subtracting, no, and instead, we will add na po. So, ang next statement natin is 3x equals negative 14 plus 5. And then, saka natin isi-simplify, no? So, negative 14 plus 5 is negative 9. And dividing the whole equation by 3, x will be equal to negative 3. No? Kaya lang ang tanong is, ano daw yung unang property na i-apply natin to solve the equation? No? So, if your answer here is APE, then you are correct. No? Bakit APE? Ito, diba? To reverse the process, we added 5, no? Or yung palatandaan nyo, kung ano yung sign nung tinranspose ninyo. Okay, so yun ang una natin ginawa dito. We applied APE. Sige, write natin in black ink. We applied APE. And then, after that, we applied DPE. Okay, so ang nauna ay APE. Ayan, kaya A. Then, for number 11, applying the transitive property if x equals y and y equals 5, then, ayan. So, ano yung magiging ating conclusion dyan, no? So, for number 11, our answer here will be D. X equals 5, no? So, isa-isay natin, ano nga ba yung kinaiba ng bawat property na to, no? So, for substitution property, alam nyo na to no? Equals may replace equals. Okay? So, gina-apply natin siya kanina sa pag-check if our given value is a solution to a given equation, no? So, equals can replace equals. Pag symmetric property, you can interchange the left and the right side of the equation. No? So, for example, if your given is x equals y, no? You can conclude that y equals x. No? So, kung matatandaan nyo yung discussion natin the last time na yung ating variable nasa right side. No? So, ang ginagawa ng iba, pwedeng i-transpose or mag-exchange ng position yung left and right. No? Na term, okay? Pero pag isang buo na expression, no, halimbawa, 15 equals x plus 1, no, pwede siyang maging x plus 1 equals 15 without changing the sign. No, hindi siya magiging negative x minus 1 equals negative 15. Hindi na siya magiging ganon kasi isang buo naman ng expression sa left ang ipinalit mo sa isang buong expression ng right. Okay? Pero kapag pa isa-isang term, yung pinalitan mo ng posisyon or nag-cross ng equal sign, yun yung transposition technique na ginagawa natin, no? Doon lang nagkakaroon ng changing of signs. Okay? Next, for reflexive property, alalahanin niyo yung word na reflection. No? When you look at a mirror, diba, you see the reflection of yourself. No? So, kung halimbawa, if you're given is a quantity x, then you can say that x equals x. No? So, 10 equals 10, 5 equals 5. No, any number is equal to itself. Okay, so reflexive property, mas magagamitin siya sa proving sa grade 8. No, so sa ngayon, kailangan lang maging familiar kayo sa kanya. Then, for the last part, transitive property. No, so, sa summary nito, if one quantity is equal to a second quantity, and the second quantity is equal to a third quantity, ibig sabihin yung first at third, no? Then, x equals z. No? Sa mga tuwid, silang tatlo, equal silang lahat. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, number 11, if x equals y and y equals 5, we can say that x equals 5. Okay? So, yung letter A, hindi natin siya pwedeng isagot kasi ito ay in-applyan lang niya na symmetric property yung given. No, same with letter B. In-applyan lang nila na symmetric. Then, C is reflexive. Okay? So, by a transitive, x equals 5. Next. So, let us now solve equations. No? So, 4 items to. Try to answer these on your own before we proceed in revealing the answers. Okay, so reveal na natin yung solutions. Check nyo po yung step-by-step process, ha? So, kapag may nakita kayo na nalampasan yung process o kaya man ay nagkamali kayo ng sign, tandaan nyo pong maigi yung part na yon and try to answer again. Okay, so for number 12, C plus 13 equals 27. So we want that letter to be alone, no? Kaya siya isolate on one side of the equation. So ibig sabihin, si 13, ililipat natin sa kabila. Okay, or via subtraction property of equality. No, so our next statement will be to bring down the remaining terms, yung hindi natin ginalaw. And then, to change the sign of 13, it will become subtraction. Okay. So, C equals 27 minus 13. 7 minus 3 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay. So, C equals 14. Okay. So, to check, okay, 14 plus 13 is 27. So, check naman. Next, for number 13, you have two methods in checking or in doing this, no? One method is for us to distribute, no? And if you answered your math score accounts, ganun yung ginagawa nilang process. Okay, so when you distribute, you multiply no, 2 times d and 2 times negative 11. And then, pag nawala na yung parenthesis, saka lang natin isa-solve siya 1 by 1. Pwede rin namang i-divide mo yung whole equation na agad by 2. Okay, pakita natin mamaya yung dalawang method, no? So, 2 times d is 2d. 2 times negative 11 is negative 22. Kopya si 50. Then, applying APE, our addition property of equality, the next statement will be 2d equals 50 plus 22. So, ano nangyari? You can say that we transpose negative 22 to the right side of the equation. Ayan. Then, adding the terms, we have 50 plus 22. So, 72 na siya. Okay, so 2d equals 72. Dividing the whole equation by 2, 72 divided by 2 is 36. Okay. Next, so for number 14, okay, we see a denominator here, no? Wala naman tayong itatranspose. Okay, so kapag ganyan, we apply MPE first to eliminate the denominator. And then, saka tayo mag-DPE. Okay? So, multiplying the whole equation by the denominator E. Okay? So, cancel na to. Therefore, we have 210 equals 10e. And since goal natin na malaman kung anong ita-times sa 10 para maging e, we divide the whole equation by 10. So, therefore, e, ayan o. So, pwedeng pagpalitan nyo to via symmetric ha, kung mas familiar kayo sa ayos na ganito. Okay, so dividing the whole equation by 10, you have e equals 21. And last, but not the least, okay. So, for these items, no, so again, para po, pare-parehas tayo, no, lahat ng may variable, let's write it on the left side of the equation, no. So, ibig sabihin, if that's the case, we will interchange the position of these two terms, no. Hindi kasi pwedeng ang pagpapalitan natin ay parehas may letter kasi ang goal natin ay magkasama sila. Okay? So, bring down natin yung hindi natin ginalaw. We have negative 5x and negative 10. Okay? Then, 2x will become negative 2x and positive 3 will become negative 3. No, so pwede naman siyang negative 3 minus 10. Anyway, parehas lang po yung kalalabas ang sagot nun. Adding the similar terms, you have negative 5 plus negative 2, so it's negative 7x. And negative 10 plus negative 3 is negative 13. Mapapansin nyo dito, hindi eksakto yung sagot natin. Huwag po kayong kakabahan dyan. Okay? So, ang tatanggapin po na answer ng ating program will be the fraction. No, wag nyo na pong gagawing decimal, ha? So, negative 13 divided by negative 7, cancel na yung negative sign. Okay? So, it's 13 over 7. Yeah, so last. So, we have last 4 items, no? So, problem solving na to. Try to answer it first before we reveal the answer. Okay, so for number 16, sum of a number and 10 is 25, no? So, if you're asked to just translate, then just translate kasi may part ng exam na magta-translate lang kayo. Kung sinabi na isolve, edi isolve, no? So, the sum is addition, no? So, addition. A number is represented by a variable, no? So, para pare-parehas tayo, x na lang po yung gamitin natin. And 10, no? So, sulat lang natin. Then, is equal sign. Then, 25. Sulat lang natin. No, so x plus 10 equals 25. Alam ko na kaya nyo ng i-mental math yan. Or applying yung ating solving. Okay, positive 10 will become negative 10. Okay, therefore, x equals 15. Okay. So, kung ito-check man natin, 10. 15 plus 10. No, this one is 25. So, tama naman. Nag-equal on left or right side ng equation. Number 17. No. So, may let x to. Lagi na yung lalagyan ng let x be the number. Kung ano yung hinihingi. No? Kung ano yung pinang-represent nyo. So, for number 17, trace a number ulit, no? Kasi ang hinahanap the number na naman, no? So, yun. Lagyan natin ng let x be the number. Para alam nila kung ano yung i-represent ng x. Okay? So, let x be the number. So, now, let us represent. Thrice the number, or thrice a number, it's 3x. Increased by 10, no? So, reminder natin na increased by is addition, decreased by is subtraction. So, increased by 10 is plus 10. No, wala ka naman nakita na phrase na than, more than, or less than. So, ibig sabihin, kung paano binanggit, ganun ang sulat. So, thrice a number increased by 10 is 3x plus 10. But, halimbawa, narinig mo, thrice a number, ano yun? Thrice a number more than 10. No, so 10 muna bago yung thrice a number. Gets? Yun. No. So, ano yung una na banggit? Siya sa dulo mo isusulat kapag may than. Is the same as, ayan, equal sign yan. Twice the number is 2x. Decreased by 5 is minus 5. Okay? So, solving this by multi-step equation, we will have 3x minus 2x equals negative 5 minus 10. Okay? Therefore, our final answer is x equals negative 15. Okay? So, ayan. So, medyo ano kasi ito hindi ko alam kung 2 points or 3 points on your exam. So, if you have the chance or if you still have time, do the checking. No, wala namang mawawala sa inyo. So, 3 times x is 3 times 15, negative 15 plus 10. Okay, so 3 times 15 is 45, negative 45 plus 10 is negative 35. Let us now do the right side. 2 times negative 15 minus 5. No, so 2 times negative 15 is negative 30. And negative 30 plus negative 5 is negative 35. Next. So this one is our last 2 items, no? So about consecutive number problems. Okay. So, alam ko na yung iba sa inyo, kaya ng i-mental math to. Okay? Kaya ng i-trial and error. So, i-perform pa rin natin yung tamang step-by-step process. Na po. So, again, let us represent, no? Let x be, ano ba yung ating i-represent natin dyan? No? 2 consecutive integers. So, hindi pwedeng let x be the 2 consecutive integers. No? So, hindi pwede. Let x be the first. Yung una. First integer. And, syempre, para i-represent yung kasunod niya, no, kung ang 10, paano yung magiging 11, we add 1. No? So, x plus 1 be the second integer. No? So, ganun lagi yung representation natin, ha? Integers, integer. Okay, so now, let us create the equation. No? So, sabi, the sum, again, so addition yan. I-add daw natin yung 2 consecutive integers. So, ibig sabihin, add lang natin tong dalawang to. You have x plus 1. Okay? And adding those will result to 123. Okay, so ito kaya nyo na itong isolve agad, diba? So, adding the similar terms, x plus x is 2x plus 1 equals 123. 2x will be equal to 123 minus 1. Yan. So, 2x equals 123 minus 1 is 122. Dividing both sides by 2, therefore, x equals 61. No. So, kung ito ay 61, di syempre, alam mo na ang kasunod niya ay 62. 61, then 62. Okay, or pwedeng 61 plus 1, and 62. No. So, if we're going to check, okay, so, x is 61. 61 plus 61 plus 1 equals 123. So, 61 plus 62 is 123. Last, number 19. Find two consecutive odd integers whose sum is 200. Okay, so same representation ng first. Let x be the first integer. And then, don't forget po, no, dahil may word na odd or even, no, laging ang dagdag niyan is 2. No. So, kapag kasunod kasi, halimbawa, ano bang example ng odd integer, no? Ang odd integers natin ay 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. Okay? Ang 1, paano magiging 3? Diba? Ang 3, paano magiging 5? The difference between the two is 2. No? So, 3 minus 1 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. So, therefore, to represent yung ating kasunod, it's x plus 2. No? Para halimbawa, kung ang x natin ay 1, 1 plus 2, ang kasunod ng odd integer is 3. So, be the second. Yung iba nilalagyan pa to ng word na add. O, di okay. Lagyan natin ng word na add para naman may distinction. Okay? So, now, we can now solve, no? Sum ulit yung word natin. Therefore, we're going to add the two integers, x and x plus 2. And adding the two integers will produce 200. Okay? So, let us now simplify. X plus x is 2x. Plus 2 equals 200. 2x will be equal to 200 minus 2. Okay? Therefore, 2x equals 198. Dividing both sides by 2, x will be equal to 99. Tama ba? 99. 9 times 18. Ayan, 99. X will be equal to 99. Okay? So, ang next integer natin is not 100, no? Kasi plus 2 siya. So, 99 plus 2, which is equal to 101. Okay? So, check natin. Dapat daw, pag inad mo yung dalawa, ang kalalabasan ay 200. So, tama naman. 200 naman ang kalalabasan. So, check. Okay, so good luck to your exam. No, kung may item man kayo na naguluhan dito, balikan nyo po yung related na lessons natin. Mas na-explain doon yung step-by-step process at yung mga prerequisites. So, good luck po everyone and hoping for a high score on your exam. See you next time po.